Hello, everyone. Thanks for tuning back in once again to the original Queen Ahmadiyyah Shakur show. I'm your host, Queen Ahmadiyyah Shakur, and this is your daily vitamins. So as you're coming in, please feel free to go ahead and subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. Be sure to click that notification bell and click the word all so that you're notified each time the Queen Goddess goes live. All right, don't forget to follow me on Instagram at Queen Ahmadiyyah Shakur. You can also follow the Queen Ahmadiyyah Shakur fan page on Twitter and Instagram, and you can follow the Queen on Twitter at DGoddess27. All right, don't forget to go over to my website, www.queenahmadiyyahshakur.com, and make sure you subscribe so you'll be added to my email list. Also, make sure you double check to make sure you're still subscribed to this channel. Make sure you do that on a regular because y'all know how they do. They be snatching up people's subscriptions, all right? Pay attention. Okay, hey, Cynthia, the Conscious Room, Lillian, Mr. Hotel is in the house. Queen Ahmadiyyah's fan page, Capricornus is here. Okay. Byron B in the house, Creative Vibes. The Queen looking like a whole damn queen, says Mr. Hotel. Thank you, beloved. All right. Queen Sam is here. Said he paid for what? Buckhurst DC is here. Says DC is here. Be first, Shalom family. Be first. Hey, Miss Queen Shakur. Thank you, beloved. Hey, Anisha, Angela X. All right. Joe Gardner is here. Okay, Pure Black, I see you. Let's get into it, King SB, Claudette. Shout out to everyone in the chat and everyone tuned in to the Queen. I see you, Emma's Blessed, Cherokee Descended Dale, Miss Kim, Kathy B. All right, Nessa G. Y'all, let me tell y'all something. I absolutely, PHP Princess. Okay, I forgot. Hey, Salad Michael M, Juju. Listen, I forgot to post the video. I actually posted it, but I put it on unlisted. I forgot to make it public. Okay. So some people may be a little late. So since some people are going to be maybe possibly a little late. Hey, I am Joy, Juju. So since some people may be a little late, I'm going to go ahead and just play a video. All right. I'm just going to go ahead and play a video to give other people a few minutes to get in here because I literally posted this video like probably 3 hours ago and forgot to list it. All right. My mistake. Hey, Wavy, though. Oh, so with that all being said, let's just listen to some music while we give everybody a couple of minutes to get in here. I was wondering what happened because I was searching. Yes, beloved. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It's one of those days. Likes up. Everyone, please like and share. Let's entertain ourselves. All right. And then we'll get started with the nefariousness of it all. Pay attention.
Okay, it's typical to say I fucked your hoe. Fuck it though, I fucked your hoe. Typical to say you broke. Fuck it, all you niggas broke. Ain't typical to be woke, but nobody knows shit. All we know is theories, nigga. I'm just on this slave ship. I'm a god, I'm a king, I'm a lion. But some of y'all niggas don't know, so I gotta go get that iron. Finna let this fofo blow. Real niggas gon' move in silence. So my barrel potato. Who really be spinning that? Y'all niggas better look. Never seen a nigga do it better than them shitting like an animal for niggas. Really finna be the GOAT. All it really take is heavy motivation, wisdom, dedication. Gotta get it, gotta win it if I don't. Then somebody will, so I gotta kill. Niggas writing wills on the writing verses. Whoa, gotta pay the bills, tryna make a meal from a dollar bill, so I can't play with them no more. I'ma perfect every noun and verb. Every single line I'ma murk. I'ma get the baddest hoes, yeah. I'ma make a dime go to work. work, but I'ma buy my mama crib first, and I'ma buy my mic a new hearse, and I'ma fuck the whole universe. And niggas wanna know my net worth. This some shit that's retarded. I think crit might reward them. I should warn them. Niggas rap, I'm recording. This the track that's gonna make y'all quit the snoring. Niggas talking Benz and Porsches, all the reason why real shit been distorted. Rich in knowledge, fuck a college. This the knowledge niggas really can't afford it. Police really killing niggas here. I just wanna see my niggas live. I just wanna see the benefits. I just wanna see the picture flip. Don't wanna see the reap before I win. Before I leave this earth, I gotta give a piece of mind to all the little kids. A piece of mind can make the world spin, but that don't mean a nigga don't sin. I've been doing dirt like pigs, trying to know my worth like for real. Cause nowadays I feel like I ain't shit, and I ain't got no pot to piss in. So I gotta make them listen, even if I gotta sell my soul. No nigga, I'm just kidding. Fuck y'all niggas, I'ma go on a rampage, sticking to the script like Band-Aids. Playing my cards like air day, so y'all niggas better catch up when this man ace. I'm a god, I'm a king, I'm a lion, but some of y'all niggas don't know. So I gotta go get that iron, finna let this fofo blow. Real niggas gon' move in silence, so my bed roll potato, so who really won't smoke? Niggas ain't spitting no more, it's okay, I'ma kill him on folk, cause the nigga gon' go. If I don't win this shit, then Crit never heard me spoke, cause the nigga gon' go. Said if I don't win this shit, then I won't quit, I'ma reload, cause the nigga gon' go. Niggas ain't talking about shit, I'ma spaz through niggas for show, cause the nigga gon' go. Today I'm a headlights, and I'm gon' pass through the red lights, cause the nigga gon' go. Y'all niggas really don't know this, rap shit is my home, and the nigga gon' go. Fuck with my play, fuck around and get 8 like 2 times 4, cause the nigga gon' go.
Now you tell me who won. I see them, they run.
Well, alrighty then. Y'all heard what he said? I'm just trying to count all the N-words. Honey, you know how these young folk do. It's plenty of words. That's how they talk, all right? That's how they talk. They say the N-word. Hey, nothing I can do about it. Okay, and so with that all being said, listen, don't act brand new. Y'all know every rap song that y'all hear on the radio says the N-word, so sit down somewhere, all right? Miss me with it. Yes, it was bumping. Miss Hotel said, child, I was bouncing in my seat. I was too. Herman said, not bad if you like rap or hip-hop. Exactly. So that's all being said. Yes, it is. That's my son, honey, Reno Shakur. All right. And yes, he curses. Yes, he talks about street stuff and he uses the N-word. I'm just saying. Now, that all being said. I am cracking up. Okay, so with that all being said, I hope y'all didn't think that he raps like me and don't curse. Please. All right, y'all know how the youngins do. So with that all being said, he's not for everybody. Pay attention. Miss Hotel said, Queen, where can we download his music, honey? Spotify. I don't know, honey. A whole bunch of places. I know Spotify, Pandora, Amazon Music, you name it. Okay. So with that all being said, thank you, PHP Princess. Yes, I am. Okay. So with that all being said, Claudia said exactly a proud mama bear. Queen Sam said he said what he said. Tell him again, Queen Sam. All right. Okay, so with that, Miss Hotel said, okay, I'll be adding him to my playlist. Okay, so let's get into it. Is everybody in here? Do we have more people? Because I was playing the music to wait for y'all to get in here. Thank you, Rob. Rob said he got flow. Thank you, beloved. He can spit. I must admit it, said Leland. Thank you. Okay, so listen, I was trying to wait for y'all to get in here because, as I said, I posted the link, the video like 3 hours ago, maybe 2 hours ago, something like that. But I forgot. See, Glamour Diva just joined. There you go. We were waiting on you, beloved. And so I forgot to go ahead and unlist it. I mean, to make it public. Okay. Hold on, honey. I know Ms. Bless did not. Ms. Bless said he's handsome. How is your older son with all them muscles? Ms. Bless, what are you doing looking at the queen's son with all those muscles? Sit down somewhere, Ms. Bless. I absolutely cannot. Y'all are something else. Y'all are something else. Hold on. We're going to get started in a second. Nefarious chat. Y'all going in. Some of y'all going in on me because my son said the N-word and cursing. Some of y'all. I absolutely cannot with y'all today. Hold on. Y'all not supposed to be going in on me, honey. That's not how this works. Y'all are supposed to be going in on Kanye. All right, pay attention. Don't let me shut down this live before it even gets started. Nefarious ones. Hold on, I was looking for something. Hold on just a moment. Hold on. All right. Let me see here. How do I get this? Okay, so let me go ahead and get started, honey. We're going to talk about Kanye. We're going to talk about Kanye first because he needs to sit down somewhere. So here's the thing. So if they knew the etymology of the N-word, they wouldn't have nothing to say. Ninjas. Okay, exactly. We'll talk about that, beloved. See, that's what I'm talking about. Right. Okay, so Kanye, let's talk about him. Now, he got mad because y'all were going in on him and talking greasy about him wearing those White Lives Matter shirts. But what y'all didn't know, possibly, is that Lauryn Hill's daughter wore one too. So I want y'all to check this out. They say Twitter slams Lauryn Hill's daughter for wearing a White Lives Matter shirt with Kanye West. So Kanye West may be known as a trendsetter, but his latest controversial fad is having the opposite effect. So on Monday, October 3rd, the fashion designer set the internet on fire after debuting a new t-shirt from his upcoming collection that read White Lives Matter, adding fuel to the fire. Far right-wing commentator Candace Owens also attended the surprise Yeezy fashion show while rocking the problematic t-shirt alongside Ye. Now, folks wasted no time flooding social media with their thoughts and opinions on Kanye and his guests wearing the divisive gear. Everyone from Van Lathan to Jaden Smith, Will Smith and Jada Son, pay attention, honey, because he had something to say. They spoke out against the 45-year-old's decision to wear, design, and promote the polarizing t-shirt. Here's what Jaden Smith said. I had to dip. I don't care who it is. If I don't feel the message, I'm out. All right. And then he also said, true leaders lead. Black Lives Matter. Well, shout out to Jaden Smith. All right. Shout out to Jaden Smith. That's what he posted on Twitter. So after dragging Kanye and Candace Owens for wearing the WLMT, fans noticed that Lauryn Hill's daughter, Selah Marley, was also in the audience, right, in attendance, wearing the controversial shirt. The 23-year-old model was featured in the surprise Paris fashion show wearing one of the custom WLM shirts. Twitter users weren't impressed by Selah's decision to walk in the show and wear the t-shirt. Kanye West got Lauryn Hill's daughter wearing, this is what somebody said, Kanye West got Lauryn Hill's daughter wearing a White Lives Matter tee collection. Streets is done. This is what one person said. Not the streets are done. Someone else said Kanye West is surely trying to piss off Lauryn Hill for what happened back in 2004. Anyway, honey, they had a lot to say. So someone said Lauryn Hill's daughter and Bob Marley's grandchild are out here raccooning with Donda's son. Lord have mercy. Lauryn Hill's daughter, aka Bob Marley's granddaughter, that's actually insane. This new generation of celebrity kids are terrible. Just 2 years ago, Selah Marley's ace was marching in them streets, dodging bullets and choking on smoke grenades for George Floyd. Now she out here putting on White Lives Matter shirts for Kanye. I know Bob Marley flipping in his grave. So yeah, people didn't like it one bit. Somebody said, so Bob Marley's granddaughter, Selah, who is also Lauryn Hill's daughter, joined Kanye West in wearing a White Lives Matter shirt? What exactly is going on? Then someone says Kanye didn't hold a gun to Lauryn Hill's daughter and demanded her to wear the stupid shirt. She willingly wore the shirt when she could have refused to. Now the question is, why did she agree to, and why did she want to wear the shirt? Someone says, like, this tripping me out for real. She's also Bob Marley's granddaughter. This is such a double whammy because neither him or Lauryn Hill would be caught dead supporting that shite. Lauryn Hill's daughter also being Bob Marley's granddaughter wearing a White Lives Matter t-shirt. These people are going in, honey. Okay. Oh, well. And so, yes, that's what happened. She wore one too. Now, I didn't know that yesterday. Did y'all know that? Was they trolling? Somebody going to say psych? No, I kick. I'm sorry. They were absolutely so serious, beloved. They absolutely were serious. So with that all being said, now fast forward. Boosie, y'all know Boosie went on Kanye and told him he may as well just go ahead and bleach his face white. So let me go to the Instagram post on the neighborhood. And then also let me show you all the pictures. Kanye was doing absolutely the most. The neighborhood talk. Now I'm going to pull up these pictures of him. He looks so ridiculous. Pay attention. Y'all see that one? In the yellow, it says the same people. Now I want y'all to pay attention because really, as far as I'm concerned, Kanye has a very good point. Now, Kanye says on the note, the same people mad at me for wearing a White Lives Matter shirt, idolized my white wife, made her whole family rich. Now, some of y'all did just that. Some of y'all did exactly that. So y'all need to lay off Yeezy because y'all know good and well some of y'all was out here all over the Kardashians, watching their reality shows, buying all the stuff they had and whatnot. Some of you sure did. So let's hear what Boosie had to say. So Boosie says, you're just going to keep using your platform to shite on your own race like this? This sad. And the black people who still support you are even sadder. Last time speaking on this clown. Hashtag Kanye doesn't like black people. Do us a favor and bleach your skin all white. Thanks. Just do it. Well, Boosie has a point as far as I'm concerned. He certainly has a point. And so the question is, beloveds, what do y'all say about all this? What do y'all say about all this? What does anyone have to say? They got rich off black people, no lies detected. That's right, I'm saying truth. No, a lot of black people sitting here acting like they're so mad and upset. But like he said, some of these same people absolutely got them rich. Who was putting those cornrows in Kim's hair? Oh, I'm sorry. They didn't call them cornrows. They called them the Kim Kardashian box braids. Remember? Helping them to be cultural appropriators, no less. All right. So just is what it is, as far as I'm concerned. Now, meanwhile, somebody says, ooh, Kanye West drags black fashion writer after she criticized his White Lives Matter collection. He says, you speak on Ye, I'ma speak on you. So Kanye was on his bully this morning, neighbors. This is what they say on the neighborhood talk. Fashion writer Gabriella Carifa Johnson was heavily critical of Kanye's collection yesterday while she attended the show, and she expressed her feelings like everyone else on her story. Now, well, Kanye wasn't feeling that and began roasting her on his Instagram page. He shared a text from a friend saying that he shouldn't have talked about Gabriella, but then he proceeded to say, when I said war, I meant war, shaking my head. Kanye has no filter at all. No, he absolutely doesn't. And so here's the thing. He's clearly upset because people are going in on him. I don't know. Sometimes to me, it does seem like Kanye is trolling, like he's doing things to get attention. trying to sow seeds of discord or whatever. That's just how it seems to me. And Kanye West defends his White Lives Matter shirt. Everyone knows that Black Lives Matter was a scam. Everyone knows that. Black Lives Matter was a scam. Now it's over. You're welcome. That's what he said. Well, it was a scam. I'm just saying. But that's no excuse for his nefariousness. So somebody else had something to say. Fashion designer Tremaine Emery blasts Kanye West for bringing up the late Virgil Abloh in his Instagram rant, saying, "You're not a victim. You're just an insecure narcissist that's dying for validation from the fashion world." So he says, "I got to draw the line at you using Virgil's death in your Ye is the Victim campaign in front of your sycophants peanut algorithm gallery. Your best friend Virgil, Negro, please. This time last year, you said Virgil's designs are a disgrace to the Black community. You said this in front of all your employees at Yeezy. Ask Lucette Holland. I got all the receipts. Don't let me get into things you said about V after his death. Yay, tell the people why you didn't get invited to Virgil's actual funeral, the one before the public went at the museum. You knew Virgil had terminal cancer, and you wrote on him. In group chats at Yeezy interviews. You wrote on him at group chats at Yeezy interviews. You are so broken. Keep Virgil's name out your mouth. Keep at Gabrielle Lake at her name out of your mouth. You are not the victim. You're just an insecure narcissist that's dying for validation from the fashion world. Take care. At least we'll always have Uganda." Honey, they went in on Kanye. Let me tell y'all something. As far as I'm concerned, this seems like a sad and pathetic attempt to get himself out there and have everybody talking about him, but also just to get Kim's attention. That's what I think it was all about. Do you all think that this was about him trying to get Kim's attention? What do y'all think? Buckhurst said somebody's going to get hurt. Mr. Hotel said he deserved every bit of it. Lee Harv, beloved, make sure you're still subscribed, okay? He just a whole fool in your voice, Queen. Okay? He is a fool, seriously. Hold on, in your voice, Queen. You say it best. BLM organization was a scam, but the movement isn't. Exactly. So, I'm going to tell y'all like this. That's part of his collection. See, now, yesterday when I reported on him and Candace Owens wearing that, I didn't know that was part of his actual collection. I thought he just wore it at the fashion show just to be stupid, just to cause problems or whatever, have everybody talking, and then to get Kim's attention. But so this is literally part of his whole fashion design. Really, Kanye? Rob says when Kanye's mama passed, he lost it for real. No, I don't think he lost it when his mother passed, beloved. I think that he actually lost it when he started dating Kim Kardashian, because when his mother passed, remember, he was talking to the young lady that was a fashion designer that he actually had been engaged to, the young Black girl, the slim, petite, light-skinned girl. And then he went from her to, I believe it was Amber, what's her name? Amber Rose. He was dating her and he seemed perfectly normal. It was when he started dating Kim that he started acting crazy. Pay attention. Clout chasing Kanye is doing this for a reason. Yes, Queen T, I absolutely think so. I really think that he was trying to get stuff stirred up. I really think that he was trying to get people talking. Why would you do that? Okay. Thank you, Mr. X. Yes, it was Amber Rose. Okay. And so anyway, also nefarious. But anyway, he's a whole fool as far as I'm concerned. So, but not as big a fool as Herschel Walker. Pay attention. Herschel Walker, when will he stop telling lies? Now, you all know that I have reported on Herschel and the myriad of lies that he told. You remember back in June of 2022, the story came out about him having those other kids on the side, okay, and how he had not done anything for them, and basically wasn't involved in their lives or anything. And then I told you all how he did pay child support in some cases, but it was because he was forced to. The lady literally had to make him pay it. And I think that was for the second outside child. Nonetheless, it comes out yesterday that he had another lady pregnant with a 5th child, but he made her or asked her to get an abortion, which he paid for. Now, he wrote the check for this, and then it's still sitting here lying until this day. I want y'all to pay attention, because he's sitting here lying about the whole thing, saying that he didn't do any of this. Hold on. Here it is. Herschel Walker denies report that he paid for his girlfriend's abortion. And so his denial came after the Daily Beast published a detailed account from an unnamed girlfriend who said Walker encouraged her to have an abortion after she became pregnant while they were dating. Herschel Walker, the Republican nominee for the U.S. Senate in Georgia, on Monday denied the claim that he paid for his girlfriend's abortion back in 2009. He said in a televised interview on Fox News Channel that the account published on the Daily Beast is a flat-out lie. Well, we'll just see about that, Herschel. Truth always comes out. I'm going to share my screen so you all can see this. Let's see him sit here and lie to our faces, as he often does. Herschel has told so many lies. You all know that he lied about graduating college at the top of his class, at the 1% of his class. Like, that's literally the top. Okay, he lied and said he was a whole FBI agent. I don't know why he even told that stupid lie. I mean, who's going to believe him, right? He's lied about his credentials. He's lied about how many children he has. And the ironic thing that I went in on him for last time back in June was because when he was lying about these kids that came up out of the woodwork, he had been going in on Black men about being absentee fathers and not taking care of their responsibilities. Go figure. Okay, such a hypocrite. Yes, both of them are a disgrace, Tanya. Absolutely, beloved. He would have to be the only one in the class, said Deneen. Deneen, you're absolutely right, okay? Mr. said he a real nigga. Let me tell you something. He is that, a stereotype. But I'll tell you one thing. He's worse than Pookie and Ray Ray and them. He's worse than them because they don't tell all those lies. Anybody that got a Pookie and Ray Ray in your neighborhood, I guarantee you they don't tell all those lies. And I also guarantee you that Pookie and Ray Ray at least pay some of their child support. Now, they may be a little behind, but I guarantee you they pay some of it because they don't want to go to jail. They don't want to lose their licenses. But Herschel, he was just sitting there lying about the whole thing, not even letting anybody know he had these children, trying to keep them on the sidelines and all of that. Sound like a black Trump. Lies he tells, says Yolanda. Okay? I mean, this is all so ghetto. But anyway, he's got the nerve to talk about other people, other Black men. Hold on. I'm going to go to the footage. Lillian said, funny queen. Okay, the lies he tell, honey, I absolutely cannot. Likes up, everyone, please like and share.
Let's start with the Daily Beast, Herschel. I mean, serious accusations that in 2009 that you paid for an abortion. First question, do you know the woman that is making this allegation?
I have no idea, but it is a flat-out lie. And now you know how important this seat is. This seat is very important, that they'll do anything to win this seat, lie, because they want to make it by everything else except what the true problems that we have in this country is. This inflation, the border wide open, crime. They don't want to talk about that. So they're making up lies now because they need this Georgia seat. So I'm going to encourage anyone out there, let's not let them take this seat. If you can go to teamherschel.com, let's not let them take this seat, because if they take this seat, we won't recognize this country tomorrow. Because right now, for them to come out with total lies, I think that's not right.
Let me ask you this. So they're claiming that on September 12th of 2009, that the woman has a receipt for an abortion. They're claiming that 5 days later, on September 17th, you sent a $700 check, and that you sent it in a Get Well card. The Get Well card, it looks like it's included with your signature in the article. Have you seen it, and is that your signature?
I haven't seen it, but you know, I can tell you, I send out so many Get Well, send out so much of anything, but I can tell you right now, I never asked anyone to get an abortion. I never paid for an abortion, and it's a lie, and I'm going to continue to fight. You know, I tell you, that's what they want. They want this seat, but right now they've energized me even more. and they're not going to take the seat. So they better work it even harder because they've jeopardized my kids. They've jeopardized my family. They think they can threaten me. They think they can scare me. Right now, all that done is it's energized me more that I'm going to fight and win this seat for the great people of Georgia, because to have someone in the seat that lies to the people shouldn't be in the seat as a senator.
Say what now? Did he really just say those words out of his own mouth? He said to have someone in this seat who lies, they shouldn't be in the seat. Well, Herschel, beloved. Wow. Woo, honey. Let me tell you something. And well, at least he sticks to his lie. No less. Now, I want y'all to pay attention because, first of all, he said he didn't know the woman. Now, y'all heard the man ask him, did he pay for this woman's abortion? Did he know the woman? He said, I don't know anything. Now, he said he act like he didn't even know the woman. And then when they say in 2009, the person said they received a card with $700 in the Get Well card. And then he says, well, I sent out so many Get Well cards and this and that, but I never asked anybody. Herschel Walker, your signature's on the card. Now, you may send out a lot of Get Well cards, but even if you did, that means you know a lot of sick people, by the way, but pay attention. So, but even if you did send out a lot of Get Well cards, you just sat there and said you didn't know that lady. Oh my goodness, the lies. Yes, he sounds like a whole food Kenyatta. I absolutely cannot. But hold on, because Christian had something to say. So this is all so crazy. I absolutely cannot. So one thing poor Christian said is, Christian said every family member of Herschel Walker asked him not to run for office because we all knew some of his past. Every single one. Now, he decided to give us the middle finger and air out all of his dirty laundry in public while simultaneously lying about it. I'm done. So am I, Christian, honey. Okay? So am I. Oh, I absolutely cannot. And then Christian goes on to say, he says, you're not a family man. When you left us to bang a bunch of women, threatened to kill us, and had us move over 6 times in 6 months running from your violence. I don't care about someone who has a bad past and takes accountability, but how dare you lie and act as though you're some moral Christian upright man. You've lived a life of destroying other people's lives. How dare you? Woo, honey, Christian's going in, but y'all ain't seen nothing yet because I'm going to play the footage. All right? This is just the tip of the iceberg. Some tweets that he posted. Christian says, I know my mom and I would really appreciate if my father, Herschel Walker, stopped lying and making a mockery of us. You're not a family man. Okay? So anyway, honey, let's go to the footage. Let's just go to the footage. This is all so nefarious. And I don't know about y'all, but I absolutely cannot with Herschel Walker. Cannot. First of all, let me tell y'all something. Before I go to that, I just want to say this. C. Vassy says he is a politician. They lie. Yes, but that child got mad and spilled all his tea, says Sweet Pea. Listen, Miss Hotel said the tea is bubbling, honey. It's piping hot, no less. But let me tell you all something. You see, this is why social media is the absolute devil. Social media is the absolute devil. Do you see how we get all up and through people's business on here? And then we sit up here and do videos about it. Can you imagine if this was your life, if this was your trauma that was all going on, all the lies and dirty laundry coming all out of the closet and everything, and everyone just laughing at you and your family, knowing your father's a whole, like, just imagine if this was you. Just imagine. Bones falling all out of that big old walk-in closet, says Queen Sam. Sergeant King said Warnock is no better. No, he actually is not. He absolutely isn't, honey. But let's go to the footage because I feel, I was going to say I feel sorry for Christian, but then again, I don't. I think about all the foolishness that Christian has engaged in and all the things that he said. And it's, even though I wanted to have sympathy for him, I can't find any to muster up. Okay? So hold on. Which one of these comes first? I think this is the first. Okay, likes up, everyone. Please like and share. Subscribe to the channel. I might play these out of order. I'm not sure. I hope this is the first one. Mr. said, we ain't going to talk about our business. No, honey, I don't understand how people do it. Some people get online and just tell all of their business, honey, please. Oh, so crazy. Warnock might be worse. George is in bad shape. Hey, Angelina, beloved. Okay, likes up, everyone. Please like and share. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. Thank you in advance.
2 more things I have to address, and then I'm done with this buffoonery.
Okay, so clearly this isn't the first one. Okay, so let me go to the first one first. To the first one first. Y'all know what I mean. Hold on. I don't want to play these out of order. Okay, here we go. Get this chat together. Honey, when I tell you, this is all so crazy. I bet the celebrity gossipers are having a field day with this foolishness.
I stayed silent as the atrocities committed against my mom were downplayed. I stayed silent when it came out that my father, Herschel Walker, had all these random kids across the country, none of whom he raised. And you know my favorite issue to talk about is father absence. Surprise, because it affected me. That's why I talk about it all the time, because it affected me. Family values, people. He has 4 kids, 4 different women, wasn't in the house raising one of them. He was out having sex with other women. Do you care about family values? I was silent lie after lie after lie. The abortion card drops yesterday. It's literally his handwriting in the card. They say they have receipts, whatever. He gets on Twitter. He lies about it. Okay, I'm done. Done. Everything has been a lie. And so for the right to say I'm being suspicious for saying, hey, I'm done with the lies, when you all have been calling me saying, is this true about your dad? Gosh, we're not going to win Georgia, this candidate, all that's been you. You have no idea what I've been through in my life. You have no idea what me and my mom have survived. We could have ended this on day 1. We haven't. I haven't told any stories. I'm just saying, don't lie. Don't lie on my mom. Don't lie on me. Don't lie on the lives you've destroyed and act like you're some moral family man. Y'all should care about that, conservatives. And then for people on the left to act as though I'm responsible for all of the things that he has done. I've talked about father absence. I've talked all these issues because they've been close to me. Because they matter to me, because I went through it. That's why I've talked about it. So when you say, well, talk about your dad, but I'm saying this behavior is atrocious. Don't come for me. You don't have to like my politics. You don't have to like me. You don't have to. I'm just saying I'm done with the lies. We were told at the beginning of this, he was going to get ahead of his past, hold himself accountable, all of these different things, and that would have been fine. Go ahead. He didn't do any of that. Everything's been a lie. Everything's been downplayed. Everything's been cutting corners. The whole thing. And whose expense is that at? Me, my mom, as we're chased down by the media, we're terrorized, all these different things. People are questioning my authenticity. I'm done. Don't lie. Don't put this on me. This is a candidate issue, not a me issue. I wouldn't have spoken out if there weren't all these lies every day.
Well, let's go to the next one.
And just 2 more things I have to address, and then I'm done with this buffoonery nutjob land. This is atrocious. People on the right are pulling up that I did a campaign event with my dad last year. They're saying, well, you supported them all last year and all this year. You look suspicious. No. You all have been calling me saying, why aren't you on the campaign trail with your dad? Why aren't you helping him out? This looks weird. You should go help him. And I've said to you calmly, I'm in my family life. I did one event last year when we were told he was going to get ahead of his past and hold himself accountable. None of that happened. Everything's been a lie. So for me to tell you I'm not getting involved, and then you also be flooding my DMs and calling me saying, I didn't know all this about your dad. We're going to lose the Senate race. And then when I simply say, I'm done with the lies, you go, well, Christian looks suspicious. Excuse me? I haven't told one story about what I experienced with him. I'm just simply saying, don't lie. And then for certain political pundits to be pulling up old pictures I posted of my dad, thinking they can police and determine what my relationship with my dad was. If you want to pull stuff up, I'll pull stuff up. Don't try me. Don't test my authenticity. All of this has been a lie and you've known it. You've known. So don't you dare. And then to the left, who says, well, he did all this to your mom and you were still with them and, that's weird. You know nothing about my life. My parents went through a dirty divorce. I went through a lot as a child, and you don't know anything. You don't know the ebbs and flows of our relationship. Nobody knows anything. So for everyone making these wild theories and whatever, that's crazy. This is about a bunch of lies. Again, if I had an issue with whatever, I could have ended this table. That's not my intention. My intention is don't lie about your life at the expense of me, my mom, and all of the people that you've affected throughout your life. You don't get to pretend you're some moral family guy. You don't get to pretend all these things. Talk policy, talk normal. Do not lie.
Well, that Christian is something else. Let me say this. He would be authentic if he gave me Karen instead of Felicia. Mr. Hotel said he can miss me with a clout chasing. Y'all leave Christian alone. I high kick said his hands are distracting me. He clearly talks with his hands. Sharon said, can I ask who he was talking to? To his sorry daddy and his lying daddy, the walking stereotype Negro by the name of Herschel Walker. But here's the thing. Now, some of you all said they knew all of these things before he started running or whatever. Well, he did. But he said that they begged him not to run. His mother, Christian, and other people in the family told him, don't run because they're going to go digging up dirt from your past. But Herschel acted as though he was going to admit everything that he had done. And Christian said, okay. But then he didn't admit anything. He continued to lie, and he is still continuing to lie. Herschel Walker needs to sit down somewhere. He's a pathological liar at this point. That's the best way I can sum it up. A pathological liar. But anyway, y'all saw that. And then Christian also spilled the tea about him basically being violent with his own mother, because I didn't know about that. I knew about the other woman that he was abusive towards. You know, the one that's on that Raphael Warnock video, that campaign video. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Oh, so crazy. Hold on. Hold on, beloveds. This is all so crazy, including nefarious. Let me see if I have that. Likes up, everyone. Please like and share. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. Thank you in advance. I think this is it right here.
Your way.
Do you think you know Herschel Walker? Well, think again. Listen to what his ex-wife had to say about him.
His eyes would become very evil. The guns and knives. I got into a few choking things with him. The first time he held the gun to my head, he held the gun to my temple and said he was going to blow my brains out.
So let me just tell you about something. Hold on. Let me just tell you all something before I go back to the footage. So here's the thing. You know, they love to try to paint black men as being violent and paint them as stereotypical, you know, no good fathers, absentee fathers out there in the streets, not taking care of their children. But Caucasian men absolutely do the same things just as much. Okay, they just don't put them out there in the media like that, because I want you all to pay attention. Now, what is that girl's name from Baltimore? Kim Klacik. Okay, remember Kim Klacik? You all remember her? She was running for congresswoman. I think it was the 6th district in Baltimore in 2020 or something like that, whenever. But now the Caucasian guy that she's married to has 5 babies mamas. 5 babies mamas. Okay, he's a baby daddy. So I'm just saying, they love to try to act as though, you know, it's black men that are absentee fathers and out here spreading their seed everywhere and having all these kids, leaving them without fathers in the home. But they do the same thing. And here's another thing too. They like to act like it's poor black men from the ghetto, you know, black men from the street and stuff like that. Look at Herschel Walker. Herschel Walker has lived a privileged life. Okay, he's made success for himself and all of that. But in the meantime, between time, he was having all these kids and was not taking care of them. And the ones that he did take care of, it was only by force because he had to, because they took him to court and all that stuff. So he's the absentee father that he blamed on other black men. And I want you to pay attention, because a lot of people, when they talk about something so relentlessly, they're always going in about something, they're usually projecting. That's what they usually are doing. They're usually projecting. Now, he's sitting up here talking about absentee fathers, but yet he is an absentee father. Not only is he an absentee father, he's abusive, beating on his wives. Now, the ex-wife said that he was beating on her, the first one, okay? And she said he choked her, he put a gun to her temple, done all sorts of things. But now Christian just spilled all the tea about his own mother. He said they had to run. They moved 6 times in 6 months once to get away from his violence. So the question is, was he beating Christian too? Well, he likely was. He likely was. Okay? Also crazy. But this is just what it is. Now, let me share my screen so you all can see this report. Likes up, everyone. Please like and share. Subscribe to the channel. All right.
And said he was going to blow my brains out.
So that is a new ad from the Republican Accountability PAC, trying once again to get through to the voters of Georgia that Herschel Walker, there's some significant issues with him. The idea of him holding a position of incredible political power, considering the many things that he has said and done, both in private and in public. And while they point out one particular case of him threatening, an intimate partner with lethal violence, not the only one. So let's see. Cindy DeAngelis went on to say unequivocally that he was going to shoot my sister and her boyfriend in the head. Let's see. Police responded to a dispute in 2001 where they had to take cover outside of his house, and then said that they were going to have his address be a caution address since he has violent tendencies and has talked about having a shootout with police. So threatening to shoot a wife, threatening to shoot her sister and her husband, threatening to shoot the police, or at least imagining shooting them. There have been many other instances in which he has made threats of violence, including lethal violence against multiple people in multiple relationships. And look, I guess you can't just accept anyone's word, but this certainly seems like a pattern of violent fantasies and threats over multiple decades. And I guess that's not a deal breaker necessarily, David.
Listen, at the end of the day, Herschel Walker is a liar. He's just a liar, pathological liar as far as I'm concerned, like I said. And you can't believe anything this man says. Anybody that lies and said they work for the FBI, and they said this publicly, don't they think the FBI was going to hear them say that? And then they lied about the colleges, their grades in college and graduating at the top of the class. They don't think people can find these things out. It's just so ignorant to tell these stupid lies. But anyway, I just had enough of him, okay? So let's just move on to the next case. Meanwhile, listen to this. So there was a young black woman who was killed by her boyfriend, girlfriend of suspected killer, who dismembered his ex's body and stuffed it into 2 suitcases in Brooklyn apartment, used victim's benefits card. It's also crazy. And so Deasia Johnson, age 22, was found dead on September the 21st. But now it's been claimed her electronic benefits transfer card was being used by her estranged boyfriend's new partner. Justin Williams, 23, today appeared in front of the Nassau County Criminal Court charged with a slew of misdemeanors unrelated to Johnson's rancid death. Now, Williams, who lives in Harlem, was announced by Nassau County Assistant District Attorney Brittany Guerreri as a person of interest in the gruesome crime. On Sunday, NYPD also released the images of 5 men and 1 woman who they were looking to question in relation to Johnson's death. So they say her dismembered body was found inside a blood-stained apartment, 6F at Linwood Park Apartments, an affordable housing building in East New York in Brooklyn. A meat cleaver was also found near her body. The victim's ex, Justin Williams, today appeared in front of the court. So this is just all so sad. I'll show her picture in a moment. Now, Williams, they say, hold on, pop-ups. They go on to say, Williams, who lives in Harlem, was announced in front of the court and is a person of interest in the gruesome crime. So apparently they're saying that the new girlfriend may have had something to do with it. Now, his other unnamed girlfriend, who is also the mother of his children, had been using Johnson's benefits card since she had died. Now, it's not clear what the woman purchased while using the card. So they have some video footage. Now, on Sunday, NYPD also released the images of 5 men and 1 woman who they were looking to question in relation to Johnson's death. The 22-year-old had not been seen for several weeks before neighbors noticed a foul stench coming from inside the home last month. One of them called the building super to request a welfare check, which prompted a grim discovery. According to sources, the super arrived at the apartment and was met by the victim's boyfriend, who refused to let them in. He then called the police, at which point the boyfriend and another man were seen fleeing the building carrying a duffel bag. Now, the super then returned to empty the apartment to find the suitcases stuffed with the victim's body parts, as well as a meat cleaver in the bathroom. Johnson allegedly had an order of protection filed against her estranged boyfriend before she was found dead. Part of the order meant that he was barred from being at her apartment. Now, the apartment building contains 100 units of affordable housing, but it also houses recently released Rikers inmates. Now, of the charges Williams was in court today, he was in court for today, he pleaded not guilty, and bail was set at $125,000 for the assault at the laundromat, as well as a $25,000 for the Walgreens grand larceny. So anyway, I'm going to share my screen so you all can see this young lady's face that he killed. This is also sad. Likes up, everyone. Please don't forget to like and share. Thank you in advance. That's the young lady, Deasia Johnson, 22 years old, found dead on September 21st. There's no telling how long she'd actually been dead, because they haven't done the autopsy yet. Or maybe they have. That's another picture of her. That's her dismembered body being taken out of the apartment in Brooklyn.
Good.
Well, that is just also sad. Ugh. These copycat Jeffries are gonna start coming out of the woodwork. Honey, it's a lot of stuff about to start coming out of the woodwork, okay? And it's a whole lot of craziness gonna be starting. And we're gonna talk about it probably tomorrow. A whole lot of crazy things going on, beloveds. Pay attention. Pay attention. Dang, I came in on a dead body, says Gail. Yes, a dismembered dead body at that. Okay? A dismembered dead body. So anyway, before I go into the next story, let's get a word from my sponsors. Okay, so with that all being said, everyone, please don't forget that if you're in the medical field, the healthcare industry, and you want to purchase scrubs, well, be sure to go right on over to beautifulheartsapparel.com, where they wear their hearts on their sleeves.
Hearts Apparel. We wear our hearts on our sleeves for a fit that's comfortable and stylish. Be confident. Be bold. Be you. Beautiful Hearts Apparel. Wear your heart on your sleeve.
All right. And so I'll put that link in the description after I conclude the broadcast. So listen to this. So they say that a 21-year-old deputy in Florida, Polk County, was shot and killed while serving a warrant. Now, mind you, he was shot by friendly fire. Actually, one of his own fellow officers shot and killed him. This young man was only 21. This is also sad. 21 years old, just got on the force, and one of his own people shot him. How do they make these mistakes? This is also tragic. Okay? Lord Wynn says something isn't right with these people. Well, I agree. These scrubs will have me in those scrubs will have me in the hospital, says Aaron. Aaron, sit down somewhere. Talking about they're going to have you in the hospital. Okay, so I'm going to share my screen so you all can see this. This poor young man, like I said, 21 years old. He clearly just got on the force. That's him right there.
Connect with Flex, Fox Local Extension. Reach local viewers down to the zip. Across Flex and 150 plus premium partners. We connect the dots, plus serve up unique customer insights to help reach your goal. ConnectWithFlex.com.
A news alert now. A 21-year-old Polk County deputy killed by friendly fire.
The sheriff says the deputy was mistakenly shot by his own co-workers while they were serving a warrant. Fox 35 anchor Ray Vieta is in the alert center with details on this tragedy. Ray.
Yeah, his name was Deputy Blaine Lane. He was 21 years old. He was part of the Polk County Sheriff's response early this morning. They were serving a warrant, as you mentioned. This all happened at a mobile home on Foxtown South in Polk City. Deputies were looking for Cheryl Williams. She was wanted for failure to appear on a felony meth warrant. Lane was standing outside the trailer in a tactical position. Inside, the sheriff says Williams pointed a gun at the deputies. That's when they opened fire. The sheriff says one of those bullets went through the home, hit Deputy Lane in the arm, and ultimately wound up in his chest.
You see a young man. I see a colleague and that's younger than my children. This is like losing one of your kids. And outside of my wife and my sister and my children and grandchildren, I love these folks.
Lane was one of the youngest deputies on the force. He leaves behind a 3-year-old child. The sheriff said he had been on the force for 8.5 months. The suspect in this case ended up having a realistic-looking BB gun. That's what the sheriff says she pointed at deputies. Williams, on the other hand, has a lengthy criminal record, including 11 felonies. She will now be charged with second-degree murder. Live in the Alert Center, I'm Ray Vieta. John, back to you.
What are they going to do to the officer that accidentally shot him? And how did he accidentally shoot that young man? This is all so sad. Like, he was only on the force for 8 months. Condolences to his family, because can you imagine? That's just awful. Just awful. Okay, so now meanwhile, listen to this. FEMA says it will help everybody after Kamala Harris, Kabami, suggests that hurricane aid will be based on equity. Isn't that something? Pay attention. This is what she said. Based on equity. Sit down somewhere, Kabami. So Federal Emergency Management Agency Administrator Deanne Criswell assured the agency will provide Hurricane Ian relief to all communities after Vice President Kabami Harris remarked that the Biden administration believes aid should be distributed based on equity. We're going to support all communities. This is what Criswell said on CBS Face the Nation on Sunday after being asked to respond to Harris's remarks 2 days prior. I'm committed. I committed that to the governor. I commit to you right here that all Floridians are going to be able to get the help that is available to them through our programs. Now, at the Democratic National Committee's Women's Leadership Forum last Friday, Harris said, "It is our lowest income communities and our communities and the communities that are the most impacted by these extreme conditions and impacted by issues that are not of their own making." And so we have to, I'm sorry, beloveds, pop-ups. Okay, she says, and so we have to address this in a way that is about giving resources based on equity, understanding that we fight for equality, but we also need to fight for equity, understanding that not everyone starts out at the same place. Oh, so she actually wanted to help the poor people this time? Is that what she's saying? I'm shocked. I would have thought she wanted to give it all to the rich folk. But let me continue. Now, after the vice president's comments, a campaign advisor to Florida's Governor Ron DeSantis claimed the remarks caused undue panic in the state surrounding how the aid would be distributed after Hurricane Ian, saying, "This is false." Christina Pushow, rapper response director for DeSantis' re-election campaign, she tweeted, "At VP's rhetoric is causing undue panic and must be clarified. Now, FEMA individual assistance is already available to all Floridians impacted by Hurricane Ian, regardless of race or background. And if you need assistance, well, they have a number for you to call, and you can go to the disasterassistance.gov website, or you can call 1-800-621-3362. Now, Criswell appeared to agree with Harris, but suggested that equity is a longer-term goal. She said, "I would say I believe some of the things the vice president was talking about are the long-term recovery and rebuilding these communities to be able to withstand disasters so they can have less impact. One of the things that I have known and I have experienced responding to other disasters is that there are people that are often they often have a hard time accessing our programs. There's barriers to the programs." And so Senator Rick Scott criticized Harris's remarks earlier on Face the Nation, saying, "But it's also not helpful what the vice president says when she thinks FEMA is going to treat people differently based on their skin color," Scott said. So apparently Kabami wanted to help the Negroes this time. Pay attention. I thought it was the other way around, but clearly. But you know what? I want y'all to pay attention. So let me ask y'all this before I continue. Queen, what does Kamala mean by equity? LOL. Well, apparently she means to help the poor people and the minorities. That's why they're mad. That's why they're mad. But here's the thing. You know how she usually is. So I thought she was going to go against that and try to help the rich folk first. But my question to you all is, do you all think Kabami is really concerned about the poor and the minorities? Or do you all think that because it's close to election time, just right around the corner for the midterms and all that, do you all think that possibly that's why she's saying that? What? Okay, Ray Williams, thank you, beloved, for your kind words. Buckhorst DC said they want new slaves. Okay, waiting for the bait and switch, says Inez. Okay, exactly. So everyone's saying no. Jawara said, "Wiggle, please." That's what I'm talking about. I don't trust Kabami. She clearly has some types of ulterior motives, as far as I'm concerned. When has she ever cared about Black folk? Because she did say, "No, I'm not going to do anything specifically for African Americans." No. Isn't that what you say? Kabami, please miss us with all of it. So they go on to say So since she has been in office, the FEMA administrator added that one of 4 areas of focus for the agency is to make sure that we're removing those barriers. So these people that need our help the most are going to be able to access the help that we offer. I know that the vice president and the president, they share the same values. Now, officials have confirmed that at least 76 people in Florida died after the hurricane made landfall on Wednesday as a Category 4 hurricane, flooding coastal towns and decimating entire neighborhoods. Now, ABC News cites local officials to report the death toll in Florida at 81. Meanwhile, NBC News tallies 83 deaths from the storm in Florida as of Sunday. 4 in North Carolina died from storm-related incidents on Friday, according to the governor's office, and 3 deaths were related to car accidents. 1 was caused by carbon monoxide poisoning from a generator running in a closed garage. So USA Today reported Sunday evening that power remained out at about 720,000 homes and businesses across Florida. Now, many in Florida lack clean drinking water, and some communities, including the islands, remain cut off as early as Sunday. In South Carolina, where Ian made landfall as a Category 1 hurricane Friday afternoon, no deaths were reported, and the state sustained far less damage than was anticipated. However, the storm caused record power outages, affecting at least 239,000 residents, and wind damage stretched far into the interior of the state. The other states affected by Ian include Virginia, West Virginia, Maryland, and Pennsylvania. Puerto Rico suffered damage from the hurricane, from Hurricane Fiona last month. Like I said, Kabami said that she wanted to help the poor and the minorities, but they're not having it. They said, nope, we're going to help everybody. All right. So there's that. Now, with that all being said, oh, and by the way, for anyone who cares, Loretta Lynn has died, the country singer, at the age of 90. Now, rest in peace to Loretta Lynn, honey. I don't know about y'all, but I like country music. I was raised in Kentucky, so don't judge me. All right. So with that all being said, and she was from Kentucky, so miss me with it. Okay. It's election time, bait and switch, so people don't fall for that, says Ray Williams. Absolutely. Absolutely. Anybody in here? Jag the Diva said R.I.P. Thank you, Jag the Diva. Miss Hotel said R.I.P. to her. Thank you. Anybody in here like country music? Let's find out. Let's see who in here likes country music. I'm waiting. Wavy though said it's the banana in the tailpipe. I absolutely believe it. Absolutely. Nobody likes country music. I know some of y'all lying. Please come clean. I am Joy said, I like coal mine starter. Yes, I do too. Thank you. All right. Jolene. I'm sorry, that's Dolly Parton. Wrong singer. That's Dolly Parton. Jolene. I like that one too. Breaking Rap says Kenny Rogers. Yes, I love me some Kenny Rogers. All right. Tennessee Whiskey. There we go. Now we're talking. All right. Somebody said classic rock. I like that too. I was a country western stunt dancer in school. No, you weren't. All right. Somebody else says Tennessee Whiskey. Okay. Well, I love it. So anyway, let me continue. I go out walking after midnight. Is that a song? It sounds familiar. Sounds familiar. Queen Sam said, prove it. Charlie Pride. All right. I like Charlie Pride too. Darius Rucker. Absolutely love Darius, honey. Keep it going. This is getting interesting. This is interesting. Somebody said Dolly Parton. Yes, always like Dolly Parton, honey. A lot of Darius Ruckers. Patsy Cline, honey. And Patsy, say who now? Patsy Cline. What year was she out? I don't recall Patsy Cline. I've heard that name, but I don't know any of her music. This is too funny. I pretty much listen to everything but heavy metal, says Mr. X. Okay, yeah, me too. I like classical music, jazz, blues, you name it. Laura Wynn said people like Patsy Cline. I'm sure they do. I've heard her name, but I don't know any of her songs. Chris Stapleton. Okay, I don't know Chris Stapleton either. Hootie and the Blowfish. Yes, that's Darius Rucker. He was the lead singer. Randy Travis. All right, I like Randy Travis. Nobody likes Shania Twain. Nobody likes Shania Twain. Sounds like another trivia coming up. Exactly, Mr. Hotel. You guessed it. Y'all see why Mr. Hotel be winning the trivia. He pays attention. How did you know that, Mr. Hotel? That's exactly what I was thinking, honey. Country music trivia just might be on the agenda. All right. Garth Brooks. He's okay. Blake Shelton. Leanne Rhymes. Yeah, I like Leanne. Okay. All right, so let me get back to Garth Brooks' song, I Got Friends in Low Places. Yes, I like that one. What about All My Exes Live in Texas? Who sings that? Because I like that too. Mickey Guyton, Reba McEntire. Like Reba McEntire. I like The Judds. 9 to 5. That's right, C-Stan, honey. Dolly Parton. Queen, you ever heard of Blanco Brown? The song is called, hold on, I never heard of Blanco Brown, beloved. But the song is called what now? Called The Get Up. Nope. But I do like The Judds, Johnny Cash, yep. Ray Charles, absolutely, honey. Love Ray Charles. Okay, this is enough. Y'all are doing too much. Or am I doing too much? Billy Ray Cyrus. I like Billy Ray Cyrus a little bit. Lady Antebellum, I never heard her music. Dixie Chicks, Landslide. Oh my goodness, why did you have to say it, honey? That's my song, all right? The Landslide will bring me down, okay? Let me get out of here because y'all are absolutely going too far. All these, let me tell y'all something. See, now that I see Stand By Your Man, yes, that's Loretta Lynn, one of my favorites. Let me say this though. Elvira, I like that one too. Okay, can we stop with the country music? You cannot believe Dixie Chicks, yes, okay. But listen, this is hilarious. Fleetwood Mac is not country, they're rock, but I love Fleetwood Mac too. But here's the thing, y'all are hilarious to me. Crystal Gale, honey, when's the last time I heard a Crystal Gale song, honey? I can't remember. I was probably 2. Not the Oak Ridge Boys, Sweet Pea. The one with that deep voice. Y'all are something else. Oh my goodness, I absolutely cannot. To be surreal said Willie Nelson, no less. Not Alabama. Wait a minute. I cannot. I am Joyce, and we are all well-rounded, Queen. I can see. Don't it make your blue eyes, don't it make your brown eyes blue? Now that's Crystal Gale. That's Crystal Gale, honey. I remember that. All right. This is all too funny. Okay, Waylon Jennings. I absolutely did not. And the Ghetto Boys. Wait a minute. Say what now? What do the Ghetto Boys have to do with Waylon Jennings? Willie D is going to kill you. Wait a minute. Somebody said the Charlie Daniels Band. Honey, I love that song too. About the devil went down to Georgia looking for a soul to steal. And he played that fiddle. Oh my God, this is beyond hilarious. Wow, you all know your country. I am through. I am completely done. Oh, this is hilarious. Now, here's the thing. I was raised in Kentucky, the bluegrass state. That's all we used to listen to. What's y'all's excuse? Oh, sweet home Alabama. I cannot. Let me continue. Let me continue. I'm getting off track. Okay, so this is definitely going to be on the trivia. Pay attention. Okay, pay attention. October said, you started this, Queen. I know, right? But I did not expect it to go so far. 169 said, white friends. Okay. Lakiva said, born in Arkansas. Okay, that makes sense. A Southern rock, not country, says Louise. I like Southern rock too. Ronnie Millsap, no, you didn't. Okay, this is hilarious. Y'all some closet country bumpkins, said 6 for 3. Oh, he cannot. Conway, no, somebody just put in the chat, Conway Twitty. And C-Stan said, Travis Tritt, Trouble. I smell Trouble. I like that song. I didn't know who sang it. But anyway, I thought it was Garth Brooks. But thanks for letting me know. Jags the Diva said, nefarious and hilarious. Vince I Am said, Boosie popping. Oh my goodness, I like Johnny Cash now. I Walk the Line. That was the song I like by Johnny Cash. Let me continue. Nefarious ones. So now listen to this. She went and hid behind the pole. Racist Karen squatting at an airport baggage claim gets epically told off by multiracial mom and daughter team. Internet applauds. Lord, what has Karen done now, honey? Let me go to the footage. Oh, Tanya said, I'm done. Honey, I am too. Benny Hill. Benny Hill wasn't no country singer. Benny Hill had that little silly show, that little British show with all the little skits and stuff. Boots and Bucci. See, now y'all just making up stuff, K-Mims. Now y'all just sitting up here lying. Lord Weir said, right, Queen, okay? Now they just sit here trolling. Lord Weir said, Benny Hill is a comedian. Absolutely, honey. They need to sit down somewhere. Miss Mississippi said, Boosie going country. I absolutely cannot. This is the worst chat on ScrewTube. Sweet Cherry Pie. Yes, I like that song too, honey. She's my cherry pie. Okay, so let's get into it. Pay attention to Karen, y'all. Stop the shenanigans. I absolutely cannot.
Latinos. Do not disturb me.
Broward County Mayor.
Tell you now. Hey, no.
Broward County.
Hold on. I'm going to go to the bigger screen. Hold on. I'm going to the bigger screen so we can see the whole thing, the full screen version. Let me... It started all over. Y'all are too much. Okay, here it is. Likes up, everyone, please. Like and share. Oh, I still can't believe y'all said Conway Twitty. I am so through. Okay, so here it is. Make sure y'all can see that.
Do not disturb me.
Broward County Mayor.
Tell you now. Hey, no.
Broward County.
Shut up, bitch. He's not your mom.
Once you step outside these doors, there's plenty to do.
I'm really not playing. Don't touch her. You're literally disturbing a person that.
Hold on, let me start at the beginning. Okay. See what she's talking about.
Broward County Mayor.
Tell you now. Hey, no.
Broward County.
Shut up, bitch. He's not your mom.
Once you step outside these doors, there's plenty to do.
I'm really not playing. Don't touch her. You're literally disturbing a person that's.
Evergreen.
Mama, stop.
Museums, live concerts, performances, shopping.
Keep videotaping. Keep videotaping.
Sit down. And international museums. Hope you enjoy your stay. Please come back soon.
Oh my God. Don't even get my heart rate up, okay?
Broward County's Fort Lauderdale Hollywood International Airport is doing its part to combat human trafficking. It's estimated that over 25 million people worldwide are victims of human trafficking. Sadly, it's happening in our community here in South Florida. We urge everyone to report suspicious behavior by calling 911 so that law enforcement officials can thoroughly investigate. We thank you for your attention to this important issue.
No, she's talking to her. Do the job for her, like we did something. Look, I'm not...
You think that this is a funny game?
No, we're not bothering you.
You are bothering me.
No.
Look, your stuff isn't here. Get the fuck out of here.
I can sit where I want.
No, you
Just
can't.
like you can.
Shut up, bitch. Shut the fuck up. Like, look, I have a witness right here. You're not allowed to.
She's my witness.
You recorded us first. You're not allowed to record me. It's against the law to take a video of somebody without their permission.
No.
If you don't put that camera away, I'm gonna have an officer make sure you fucking delete that camera and I will sue you. I'll have my lawyer sue you. I'll make sure I know what flight you took.
You recorded us first, so it's okay. Keep on going.
I don't know why you're talking. That means that you're not smart enough. No, I don't need that. I'm leaving. I will call them. I'm going to
Mom, I was really about to put my hands on her.
No, you can't.
She touched you.
What is wrong with Karen? I mean, she just came out of the woodwork. She was recording them first, then got mad because they were recording her back. And that girl wanted to lay hands on her, honey. Y'all heard what she said. She said, I was about to put my hands on her. Her mother said, no, you can't. She said, she put her hands on you. Okay, you know kids don't like anybody touching their mother. Is she crazy? Wow. I high kick said should have drop kicked her. Okay. Queen Sam said, just say no to drugs. Okay. But here's the thing though. The girl her mom was talking right because you don't want to get into a fight at the airport. Then you get arrested and then you miss your flight and all. That's a headache. Weigh your options, people. See, that's what you have to do. You have to weigh your options. Now, if you have nothing to lose, that's a whole nother story. But me, if I'm on my way out of town, honey, it's usually going to be on a vacation or something. So please, I don't have time to be getting arrested and all that. Okay, please. I don't throw rocks at the penitentiary. Okay. All right. So that all being said, I would have just told Karen off and went on about my business. That's what I would have done. I agree with her mother in that case. No, you can't do that. So anyway. Anyway, that was all crazy. Vince I am said, listen to your mama, right? Greta says, resist the urge to slap a Karen, okay? Miss Eva said she looked like she stank. Y'all are something else. So anyway, with that all being said, listen, I'm going to conclude this broadcast. This was hilarious today. Oh my goodness. I found out something more nefarious about you all every day. Okay, I absolutely do. So I can tell you right now, you all can rest assured. See, here's the thing. Queen, listen to that song called The Get Up by Blanco Brown. You will love it, guaranteed. Okay, I'm going to write that down. Blanco Brown, Get Up. Will I like it more than Tennessee Whiskey? Because that's my favorite so far. Blanco Brown. Okay, so listen, beloveds, I want y'all to pay attention because this is absolutely going to be part of the trivia. Sure is. Just so y'all know. Tay said, we love you, Queen. I love y'all right black. I love y'all to life. King SB said, the Gap Band. Honey, you know I love me some Charlie Wilson, honey. Please. Okay, so with that all being said, everyone, please like and share the video. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. Be sure to click that notification bell and click the word all so that you're notified each time the Queen Goddess goes live. The Real China Doll says, gratitude, Queen. Thank you, beloved. Okay, so don't forget to follow me on Instagram at Queen Ahmadiyyah Shakur. You can also follow the Queen Ahmadiyyah Shakur fan page on Instagram and Twitter. And you can follow the Queen on Twitter at DGoddess27. And please make sure you double check to make sure you're still subscribed. If you have been unsubscribed, please make sure you send me a brief email telling me about it. It could be 1 or 2 lines, and just send me a quick email over to We Live to Make You Laugh, Queen. Thank you, October, beloved. And so please send me a brief email over to Shakur Ahmadiyyah. Don't send it to the regular email. Too much stuff comes through there. Send it over to Shakur Ahmadiyyah at gmail.com, please. So please make sure you're doing that so you know you get your notifications. And go over to my website, QueenAhmadiyyahShakur.com, and make sure you subscribe so that you're added to my email list. All right? And thank you, Mississippi said, great broadcast. And also, beloveds, if you are looking for scrubs, if you work in the healthcare industry, or you just like to wear them for comfort, make sure you go right on over to beautifulheartsapparel.com, where they wear their hearts on their sleeve. All right. Shout out to my sponsors. So with that all been said, I wish you all love, peace, and prosperity. Hold on. Somebody said something about Michi. Is Michi going live? Hold on. I think Michi is going live tonight. Michi X slit throats on her live yesterday. Honey, I was watching Meech's live. I just wasn't in the chat so much because I was multitasking. But yes, I think she might be going live tonight. I'm not sure. But so anyway, with that all being said, everyone please like and share. Each one teach one. That's how we grow and thrive. Do something productive, constructive, and never destructive. And always remember, beloveds, to keep the Most High first in your lives. Peace.
In order for you and me to devise some kind of method or strategy to offset some of the events or a repetition of the events that have taken place here in Los Angeles recently, we have to go to the root. We have to go to the cause. Dealing with the condition itself is not enough.
Dear Mr. Massa, I'm just trying to mind my own business. What's the matter? It's just another day, another black king captured. I'm about to lose my brain stuck inside this ghetto rapture. I got a lot of smoke. If you want it, you can have it. They want a hat trick, but this is black girl magic. Ain't talking about the kind that'll make you disappear, but I'm talking about the power of the melanin within. Ain't looking for trouble, but I'ma say this one time. I put 2 dukes up if you try to touch mine. We still want justice for Tamir and Trayvon. You say you don't see color, but racism ain't blind. They targeting little kids whose skin look just like mine. So I'm paranoid, it's a war zone outside. And I'm a black queen, so if you ask me to step out of my car, you gon' have to snatch me. Cause I ain't going no damn well. Had to spend my whole life living unfair. Ancestors got my back and they right here. You can never understand, it's a nightmare. Living in my black shoes by the black rules. You can keep your handshake, I don't dap coons. The white man to go nuts if he can't shoot. But you all on his side like a damn fool. Make it make sense.
We are oppressed.
Queen.
We are exploited. We are downtrodden.
Make it make
We are
sense.
denied not only civil rights, but even human rights.
Ahmadiyyah.
So the only way we're going to get some of this
Ahmadiyyah.
oppression and exploitation
Queen.
away from us or aside from us is come together
Queen.
against the common enemy. Who taught you to hate the texture of your
Ahmadiyyah.
hair? Who taught you to hate the color of your skin?
Ahmadiyyah. Parents, pay attention to the books, the school system, even to your little children. Lies mixed with wisdom. His skin too bright, so he was blind to the prison. My skin just right, so I collide with division. You trying to pray to God, but we tired of religion. No savior saving, we got to save our savings. We used to pay miss, how we gon' make the slave rich? But who's to blame, and tell me why you complaining? We need a team effort just to rule the nation. Like a bad relationship, missing communication. We missing moderation. They're trying to get a poison to my population. No reparations. I'm getting tired of Satan.
We are oppressed.
Queen. I'm getting tired of waiting.
We are downtrodden.
Queen.
We are denied not only civil rights, but even human rights.
Ahmadiyyah.
So the only way we're going to get some of this
Ahmadiyyah.